Hi, it's Sandy Parker and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to do a walkthrough of the album I made for our great niece for college. I hope you'll stay tuned. So our niece was a freshman last year in college, and I've been collecting a lot of things over a large period of time for her. And I started out with a 6x6, with 6x6 pieces of chipboard, cardboard, and I painted them all black, and then I just started working. And my cover is, I'll show you, I'll probably do another video showing you some of the techniques I use, but basically I just attached each sheet of paper to its neighbor with a 1.5 inch on each side, 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch strip, scored at 1.5 inches, and then you only glue an inch of it to the cardstock. So it'll give you a 1/2 inch on either side for it to expand. And as you can see, I really did need it to expand, and that's before she's put anything in it. So a lot of these, like this is their college's mascot, and this is the college's name. And basically what I did was I went online, I researched their logo, and I researched their, like their mascot, and I printed out anything that looked like I could use it in the album. And then I attached it. These are her initials, and I just stuck those with hot glue onto leather cord, and then I put on either side of them, I put underneath foam dots or foam squares so that they wouldn't bend down. And then on my corners here, I put these little kind of bronze antiqued corner rounders so that they'll really protect the book. Then on the inside cover, first of all, let me tell you, I'm sending this to her in the mail, so I don't know. I wanted to make sure that that if she was confused about what you did with something, that she could figure it out by my notes. So I put things like this as 2 journal cards and a pocket for memorabilia. What that means is I made 1 journaling spot for her sorority and 1 for her college. I just thought she could write herself some kind of, keepsake of the year. And then on this side, this is the beginning where it starts with family. I guess I'm going to move it this way because it expands. And then I made all kinds of photo spots. I figured with family you didn't really need journaling spots so much as you needed photo. And then I'll show you somewhere what I did for the photos. What I had Rich do is there's a Martha Stewart punch. Oh, I'll just show you on the outside, on the front. There's a Martha Stewart punch that makes these corner rounds. Mine are already coming off because I didn't really glue them down well. But what you do is you fold the back flaps in on them, and then you glue the whole thing down, and it holds your corners of your card. No, your photo, not your card, your photo. And I wasn't sure if she'd ever seen those before. They're kind of a vintage thing, but I thought they were fun. And Rich punched them in every color that we have in the book so that she wouldn't have to worry about how she's going to find something to match. So then the next set of pages, this was for high school graduation and the summer between high school and college. And this little piece of Post-it note paper, it's to let her know that if you open this up, you can put a little photo in there, just a reminder of things. And then anywhere that you can lift to add photos or journaling, I have a little tab that says lift, and that was a corner punch. I think that's called a jewelry tag. I might be wrong about that. And then the sentiments that give you direction are from this May set called Action, and I love this set. I use it a lot when I'm making albums because it has arrows. It'll say stuff like push, pull, lift, everything you need to know. Then this is her high school's symbol. And I put in her class of 19, which was last year when she graduated. And then inside here, hopefully you can see this, I put a page that'll slide in and out that's a journaling spot. And then on the left side, she can put a photo. And then I magnetized them closed. And then on this side is the journaling spot. It says those were the days. And then a photo for her and her best friend. And I got a little glue on that. If you get a little glue on things, which happens when you make journals, you can use these mono erasers. Tombow makes them. They're very inexpensive, and they do usually take glue off without ripping the paper. That's what they look like upside down. That's what they look like, in case you need to know. And then I got the little flip-flops at the Dollar Tree. And did I show you the inside of that? Yeah, I did. Then the next one, when you go to college now, apparently, they call it 13th grade when you're a freshman. So she said that, so I thought, okay. And I had these little numbers, and I thought, that'll be fun to put those on. And I don't know if you can see the TH grade right there. And then I made a pocket here that she can put either photos or memorabilia in. And I wrote on there, place photo here. So she can do either photo, or, you know, if she has like a little tickets to something and she wants to remember them, that's the kind of thing I thought she'd put in it. Then on this side, I made a pocket out of these little, the little logos of her college. I thought it was kind of fun to do that. I just lifted them up on glue dots, no, foam squares, so that you could slide that paper into it. And you could take it out if you want. And then I made this flag paper clip by die cutting out a flag, and then on the back of it I just cut out a piece of paper to match, and then I hot glued them together on a paper clip. It's very easy to do, and I liked how cute they came out. I have a lot of them in here, you'll see them later. And then underneath I just put the logo again. And then you lift on this side, and this one is really, really bright. I'm sorry about that. It's kind of big. There's a lot of gold on these. I figured their college colors are gold and purple, so that's why I did gold. And then her sorority colors, which is next, are gold and black. So gold was the continuing theme, and that's why black, I thought the album being black would be nice because it works well with the purple too. Then on this side, this is her sorority's letters, and their flower is the gold and black pansy. And then I bought these sisterly, they're all sister inspired, they were just raised stickers basically. I got those at Joanns, and I like this because I made the sisterly love so it can overlap onto this and hold itself in place. Then on this side, I did the same thing with the sisters. It overlaps on this pocket, and I loved this symbol of this girl with the pansy skirt. I just thought it was so pretty. Has her sorority name down at the bottom. Then this lifts on this side, and this is where there's going to be a photo for her big sister, which she already has, and then a little sister when she gets one. And then we go into Halloween, and I made a lot of spots for Halloween. I don't know if you can see these. And then on the reverse side, this one has another spot for journaling or photos, and then a pocket if she has tickets or, you know, something like that for Halloween. Then we go into Christmas, and on this side it opens up, and I put a big journaling spot for Christmas, and then a lot of photo spots. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots for photos, and then 1 for journaling, which I thought was a good number. And then the next page is, it's big. It's kind of a recap of the year, because shortly after, well, you know, spring break is when school was done because of COVID. So I didn't know what to put, so I didn't put any more holidays. I just went with more pages. And then this page is a huge pocket for memorabilia, and like in this case I can put another tag in there. And there's a lot of places for photos, and a lot of them pull out. Like this one pulls out, and then there's little stars at the top. And again, all these bulldogs I got on online. And then my very last page is back to the sorority, and I just took a lot of things I found online, and I made a kite. Remember that kite card that I made in a video? I decided to make a kite pocket that was like that, and then I made kite pins like the other ones, and I just did the same thing. I die cut them and just cut another piece out and glued them together with a paper clip inside. I have a lot of magnets on this side, but it's still, for some reason, it doesn't want to stay down because it's so big, I think. And then my back cover, I got wooden letters at Joanns that are Greek letters. And this is an air freshener, so wherever this album is, it'll smell nice and springy. And I liked it. I liked the shape of it. I just liked it. Was just kind of cool. And then I put the bronze pieces on the back. And then around the back of my binding, I took paper from Joanns that's like an animal skin, and I scored every 1/8 of an inch. I don't know if you can see those scores. And then I bent the paper so it was really pliable. Then after I did that, then I attached another piece of black Recollections heavyweight cardstock behind it so that this binding doesn't tear, because it could tear if I didn't have that second sheet in there. So that is the album I made for our great niece. I hope you enjoyed this, that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please tell your friends about me on social media, because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.